I have never seen something like this.
The storm that came through was very unusual for our area.
I didn't realize how much snow there was actually going to be on the ground, and I walk out and there's like a foot and a half of snow.
I never thought I would see snow like that in Texas. I came to Texas to get away from snow.
Texas didn't know what to do.
The city came to a grinding halt.
People don't have snow plows around here.
Second round hit, and that was when the ice came through.
The ice storm covered everything with like 1.5 inches of ice.
Day after day, we just kept getting hit.
Ice, then snow, then more ice.
Snow, then ice, then snow.
Just piling up.
It just seemed like a winter lasagna.
Snowed and snowed and snowed for like 3-4 days. No water, no electricity.
The lights are out. My apartment flooded.
The majority of Austin lost power.
I lost electricity for almost 4 days.
I personally didn't have any water for 4.5 days.
We got a notification from our power company that we would have 20-minute rolling blackouts.
And water was shut down or contaminated.
Boil water notices.
I was able to get a handful of my agents to actually facilitate calls to our employees.
We had good, clean water here at work, so one of the things we were able to do is fill those water jugs up and give them out to employees.
Michelle went over to the building and actually filled up all the 5-gallon jugs.
People were having water pipes break in their house and have water come through the lighting fixtures.
We had about 4 busted pipes.
But all my clothes had flooded in my apartment. I mean, it was destroyed.
And we know that the recovery is still going on. There are still people that experienced tragic damage to their homes.
I mean, my place now is still impacted because, they're still going through reconstruction.
I was helping to drive people in. I even went and I picked up Anchor.
We tried to call a lot of people to come to their shifts, but they couldn't even get out of their driveway.
The trucks couldn't get here.
Our carriers couldn't pick up our packages.
Luckily, Larry had a 4x4.
Larry. Yeah, he had to travel back and forth on his 4x4 truck.
This is my first four-wheel drive vehicle. I put some Mickey Thompson off-road tires on it. I'm a Dodge fan for life now.
People here in Texas don't know how to drive in the snow or the ice.
If they didn't know how to drive on it, they should have stayed home.
Microsoft, Amazon, Walmart, everybody in Austin, they closed their operation.
There were quite a few of us staying in the hotel.
We had 17 rooms reserved.
It was kind of like a sleepover with all of my coworkers, which was fun.
It was good to be able to get to know some of the other people, like some of the visual stylists.
Ina and Niloma, they are my heroes.
They were picking items for the shows.
They slept here.
We slept here on floor, me and Niloma.
That actually helped us to pick the shows for the next day.
We average about 8,000 to 10,000 packages a day.
Almost every day, 40 to 45,000 pieces, and we complete our backlog. So we both did it.
It was the biggest week that we'd ever had from a packages and from a pieces standpoint.
Basically, in a day and a half time, the city didn't have food.
Every grocery store within 50 miles, the shelves were empty. You had to stand in line to get in the store, and then once you got in the store, there was no food.
People in the warehouse brought in food.
We actually had several dozen employees who had full pantries at home, bring their pantries in and stick them in the break room.
Amit and Sunil arranged to have food made each night.
We had a lot of Indian food, and it was all vegetarian, which was really nice for me.
Uday, he was here for 7 days straight.
For me, it was fun experience though. I was at work. I was getting hot food.
Well, I've been coordinating remote guests because of the pandemic for a year, so we've gotten really agile at how we do this. We were able to partner with TJC, and we had some hosts from there.
I recall doing 7 remotes on a single day.
It's really incredible to see how people came together.
We had people checking on each other, really caring about each other.
Neighbors were just giving each other food.
It was a great relief when we found out that the storm was lightening up, the roads were opening up.
The sun came out, the ice started melting.
Life slowly crept back in.
I used to like snow.
The management team here at Shop LC really scrambled to make sure that everyone was taken care of.
I'm very proud that I am a VGL group.
We are a family here.
It was a great experience for me.
Everyone treated everyone like family.
It did feel like the company cared for me.
It was amazing to see the incredible teamwork.
I'm so proud to be a part of this family.
Why is this place looking like, make me feel like I'm at home? It shouldn't, it's work. Why?
We really do feel like we can weather any storm now.
It's a proud moment, and I love working at Shop LC.